Hi everybody, my name is Hannah and this is my channel Ladybug Stitches. Today is November 25th and this is Flosstube number 19. I have a ton of stuff to share today and not a lot of time to share it, so I have to go a little bit quicker than I would like to. If I forget anything, I'm so sorry. Please leave a comment and I can answer you back with the answer. And I also am a little bit sick still. I took last week off. Normally I would film every 2 weeks and this is 3 weeks from now from my last video, so I am still a little bit sick. My allergies caught up to me and I did take last week off, so I am feeling a ton better, but I'm not 100% yet, so I am so sorry if I sound a little bit sick. But I have done a ton of finishing in the last 3 weeks. It was mostly the last 2 weeks. This past week I was working on a lot of bigger projects, so I didn't get to do a lot of finishes, but I do have some stuff to share. So I do want to get into some FFOs. I have an entire basket full, and I'm going to try to tell you where I got all the projects, and I will try to link them all if I can down below. I've got a lot of papers here that I have to go through with all the information, so I'm going to try to share that all with you. We're going to start with this project that you have not even seen at all. So I designed this for my friend. We've been friends for 12 years now, and this is something that describes her. It's going to be her Christmas present, and I whipped it up real quick. I did design it. I will put it in my on my blog for free if anybody wants it, but it is emotionally involved with fictional characters, with just a little bit of a border down at the bottom. She loves watching her shows and her games and everything, so I thought that described her really well. And then I just put it into a gold frame, so it's a very simple finish and it was a very quick stitch. So that is the first finish. And then our second one is a project that it's been sitting in my craft room for quite a while. I finished it a couple weeks ago. I think it was the end of October or something I finished it. And I have been trying to figure out how to finish it and try to find the right supplies for it. And I just finally decided last night I was just gonna pull a trigger and just do with what I had. So it is the 12 Days of Christmas by Dennis Originals. I don't have a good picture of it, but I've shown it many times. I put that on the ground now. So what am I trying to say? I started it last October and I've been working on it a little bit throughout the year, and I'm finally done with it. I'm so excited. It is huge. It is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. And I have glue everywhere because I was in a rush when I was finishing this. So these are stitched on 28 count Monaco, I think. I'm not sure. It was a fabric that I didn't have a name for. So it's all these and it just keeps on going. I will show a close-up, but I have a big ribbon, big bow. I can't with words today. I have a big bow at the top, and then it's attached to a ribbon, and then I just have a little hanger, and then all of these are on a ribbon and they have some frillies around them. So I will zoom in, try to see if I can get a good close-up of each one. I went in a pattern of gold, green, red on the backgrounds for each one. Hopefully you can see them. And there's the last one. And then on the back, I just put my initials and the date, and then I just folded the ribbon up and glued it down a little bit, so it's a nice finish on the bottom. I will be probably hanging this up in a doorway. I have a lot of open doorways into the living room, so I think that's where I'm gonna hang it. I was gonna hang it on this wall here behind me, but it's a lot longer. It's like 4 feet long, so it's pretty big. It's a lot bigger than I was expecting it to be, but I absolutely love it. I think it turned out really good, and I'm happy to have this one done. It's been bugging me for quite a while, so there you go. That's my second finish. And then I was working on some crochet projects because I needed a little bit of a change. I think it's only 2. Okay. And I don't have links for these, but if you go on Pinterest and you search code names or keywords for these, you could probably find them pretty easy. So I just did a little candy cane, and you could probably tell I just used a wire to shape it. Super cute. These are just spirals that are intertwined. And then I have a little turkey. Isn't he so cute? I'll probably put him in my display behind me for the few days until Thanksgiving, but I think he turned out really cute. So those are just some little crochet projects that I had. And then I have, let's do my Thanksgiving projects next. I like to do at least one Thanksgiving project every year if I can. And this year I worked on a free pattern by Pinker and Pumpkin Quilting. It was supposed to be both of these on the same fabric together, but I decided to split them up. And by doing one project a year, I do have time. What am I trying to say? I can't think today. Over time, I will have some more projects to put in my display because I really don't have a lot to do. So here is this little turkey, and then it just is gobble gobble. And I finished these into pillows with some turkey fabric on the back. And this is on 14 count Aida, and it is not the called for colors. I just used whatever I had. So I think they turned out really cute, and I'm super excited to put them in my display for next year. So I usually just do Christmas projects at this time of year, but I did just want to throw in this little turkey project because I needed a little bit more. So there you go. I will try to link them down below if I can find them. Next, we have, I just dropped the turkey on the floor. These are not in order, but next I have this pattern by The Little Stitcher. It is on their website, and I will try to link it down below if I can find it. But it is these sheep with a tree, and then I finished it into a pillow with a snowy background with a button on the back, and then a ribbon that says Winter Wonderland. So and a snowflake there too. This technically could be just for winter if I wanted to. If my tree gets too full and I decide I want to kick this to the winter only, I could. But for now, it's going to go on my Christmas tree for Christmas instead, because I think it's really cute and I want to display it now. So there's that one. Let's see. I'm going to have a giant mess on the floor. It's just going to be what it is. Okay, the next one is, this one isn't an ornament, but I'm counting it as an ornament. So this is Gingerbread Manor by Stone Street Stitchworks. I had this, it is a metal sign, I guess, with wood on the front. It was from Walmart. It has a cutout on the back for a window, and it had something written on it, but I can't remember what was written on it. But I got this a couple years ago, and I thought since it was a house and this is a gingerbread house, it would fit well together. So I finished it on a piece of cardboard with this background on it, and then the actual stitching is puffed up. So I put I attached it to cardboard on 2 sides, and then I left the 2 ends open, and then I stuffed it full of stuffing. So that's how I got it to be stuffed like that, I guess. And it's on a linen, and I decided to stuff it because, I don't know if it's not focusing. I decided to stuff it because it is a linen and it's very see-through, and I would have had to add fabric to the background anyway, and I decided to just stuff it and just be done with it. So it's a little bit wonky, but I think it turned out pretty cute. And then I added this light bulb garland and a little snowflake to the top to cover up my weird joining method here. It does have a hanger if I wanted to hang it. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with it yet, but it will go somewhere really cute, I think. So, and I did paint it I think it was unfinished wood on the sides, and I just painted it brown to match the gingerbread theme. So I will try to link this one down below if I can find it as well, but it's from Stone Street Stitchworks, and they have a lot of free patterns on their website, so definitely go check them out. So that's that one. And then I have my Pesto pattern. This is Pesto the Penguin. I finished him up into a pillow. This is going to be on my blog. It should be on my blog by the time you guys see this. Hopefully I have time to post it. I haven't had time to get a picture of it yet, so that's why I haven't posted it yet. But I added this pom-pom trim. This is on a, I don't know if it's a 14 or an 18, I can't remember, but it's on a blue fabric, and then it has a pom-pom trim on the outside, and then a ribbon for the hanger, and a little acorn, and then a snowman fabric for the back with a button on it. So I think he's super cute. I think he turned out really good. So he will be going on my tree this year to memorialize. He's not dead, but you know what I'm trying to say. Words are really hard today. I'm really tired and I have a lot of things to do today, so my brain is not working. But yeah, here you go. Here's Pesto. Next I have, which one's next? Not that one. Not that one. Oh, I ran out. Okay. This one I'll do next one. I did not bring the paper in this because I didn't have the information written on the paper, but this is a free pattern by Kate Stitcher. You can find it in her Facebook group, Kate Stitcher Cross Stitch or something like that. I'll have it linked down below. It is a stamp which is done on perforated paper, and then I bought these wooden tags from Michaels, and I just painted the back black. And then I added a paper to the front. I put Mod Podge down and then added the paper. And then I just glued it on there, and then I added this little hanger. I think it turned out really cute. I have like 30 of these tags now, so I have to do a lot of these, I think. There is at least one more that I have kitted up that I want to do. And then I know she has a lot of postage stamps. These are postage stamps for different holidays and seasons, so I would like to get them one day, so I will have a lot of cards to put them on here. Super cute. Love how it turned out. And now also another really quick finish. I love all these ornaments and how quick they are to finish. It's wonderful. Okay, and then the next two I have all come from Santa's Helpers. This is by Charlene Hugh. I've only done 2 so far, but I had the rest kitted up, and I just grab them whenever I have time to work on a couple little ones. They're super quick. So I had the first one I did was this elf with the teddy bear. Is it gonna focus? This little elf with the teddy bear, and I just added this ribbon that's very glittery. I hate glitter. This glitter got everywhere. I had a vacuum after I made this bow, and I don't want to work with it again, but I probably will. And then I just added this little hanger, and then on the back is a button and some of this green fabric. Okay. And then the next one I did was this elf with a bicycle, a tricycle, I guess. And I just added this tree bow and a hanger and this little bell that I had, and then I added the ornament fabric to the back with a black button. I had gotten a question, those are all my finishes, fully finishes, but I had gotten a question on my ornament video, and if you're watching this video, hopefully I can help you out. I had gotten a question about how to attach all of this stuff at the top. Let me see. I'm going to try to find one that I can show you. If you guys are interested in a full tutorial on how I do all of my ornaments, I would love to do one. Just let me know. I can do it before Christmas sometime. I just have to finish another little ornament to show you. But basically, I do these little pillows. I use my sewing machine to sew around them, and I keep the seam at the top because that's where I join all of my things, so it leaves the bottom free without a seam, so it looks nicer. And I don't care what the seam looks like at the top because 9 times out of 10 it gets completely covered up. You can't even see it. So I make my bows. I actually have a bow here that was an extra that I was gonna do. So I have my bows, and I can include, if you guys want a tutorial on how to do my ornaments, I can also include a tutorial on how to do these bows because they're super easy and I think they turn out pretty cute. So basically, pretend this is the top. I hold it in so it's a little bit flatter. I put glue right here in the center, right on the top. Glue this on right there, so then it's kind of sticking out at the top. It's hard to do a tutorial like this, but I glue it right there so it's at the top. And then I turn it around to the back, and I take my strap for the ribbon and I glue it right onto the back here. So there is a little gap in between here. Let's see, do I have one that I can show you? Here. So there is a little gap in between. You just glue it right onto the back there. And then I put a button on the back to cover the seam kind of where the hanger is. And then I just glue these two together so they stay together. And then I added a little button on top of the bow, which would go right here. Right there, you would just add a little button there. Or a bell, like this one too. If you're doing bells, make sure when you glue it with the bell hanging down. So the jingle ball is at the bottom and the glue is at the top. If you glue it upside down like this, then the bell, the jingle part of the bell gets stuck in the glue. Ask me how I know that. I've done it many times. So make sure you do the jingle bells upside down. Like I said, if you want a more detailed, more in-depth tutorial on that, let me know and I can include one down below. Not down below. I can make a video for you guys before Christmas on these. They're super easy to do, and I swear you can get them done in like half an hour if you have the time. So let me know down below. But those are all my fully finishes. Let me just put them in the basket. Okay, then I have, my finishes are all over the place. So I have one that's, I will show for fully finishes, and then I have 2 more that are in a bag that I'll show in part of my whips. So this fully finish, 2 fully finishes that I have, okay, they're in the bag here. These will be presents for my aunts. This is Christmas Around the World by Carolina Cross Stitch Incorporated. There's a whole bunch on the back here. I did Ireland and Italy because both of my aunts separately went to Ireland and Italy this past year. So I did these stitches to commemorate, that's the word I was looking for before, commemorate their trips. So this is Ireland. They're all done on 28 count Monaco with some floss that I pulled myself. And then I added the date as well. And this is Italy. And they added as well. I did the Scotland piece for my other aunt. So all 3 aunts are now gonna have one of these. And so I'm gonna try to finish them in a similar way that I finished hers, but this one's a little bit of a different shape, so I'm not sure how that's gonna go. So finally got these done. I have one more stitch that I have to get done before Christmas. That's in my whips, and then I am done making projects for Christmas presents. So that'll be nice. I just have to fully finish them. The only other thing that I do have to do for Christmas is some wreaths. I have wreath up here, but what I like to do is add ribbons to the outside of them and then a big bow on the front with a little decoration. I did them for my family members a couple years ago, and my mom wants me to do them for her office workers, I guess. What is it? Okay, sorry, I had to pause to cough. I'm going to be making wreaths for the ladies that work in the office that my mom works in. So I have to make, I think 3 of them, 3 or 4, I can't remember now. I will show them when I get them done. I haven't even started. I have the whole wreaths done because I made them a couple years ago, but I haven't added all the decorations yet, so I have to pull them out and start working on them. So I will definitely show them before I give them away. So I still have those. I have one more project that is a Christmas project for a family member. They're all Christmas projects, but it's for a family member. And then I should be done, I think, hopefully. Okay, so let's go into whips. Usually when I do my Christmas ornaments, I pick one ornament and I stitch until it's done, and then I quickly move on to the next one, and usually that works really well for me. But this year I just wasn't feeling it for some reason, and I just wanted to stitch on a whole bunch of different things. I think it's because last year I was working on the 12 Days of Christmas project, and I had that same mindset of I will start the whole project and I won't stop and I won't change until I have that whole one done. And I didn't get them all done, and I kind of got burnt out, and I didn't really like that. And then I did it again with another project. I'm like, okay, let me switch to a different project, and it had 10 different ornaments in it, and I got burnt out again. So I didn't want to do that again this year, and I decided, what difference does it make if I'm working on ornaments anyway? So I am working on a couple different sets of ornaments. One set is the elf set, elf ornament set. I have 2 of them done, and there's 10 of them as well. They'll get done when they get done. If I have to work on them again next year, it is what it is. I don't want to burn myself out on working on elves. And then I have this one too. This is from the Cross Stitcher magazine, from its volume 7, number 5. I'm not sure when it's from. 1990 maybe? Yeah, okay, 1990. And these are what they look like. It's a little bit hard to see them. There is an extra one, and I can't for the life of me find it in this magazine. So, and that happens to be the one that I'm working on, of course. There are 6 ornaments. And this is all I can show you for this one. I started it, and literally it's supposed to be Santa, and he's holding a tree, and there's a tree next to him. It's hardly any stitching, and this is as far as I got, and then I stopped for a while. So this is on 14 count Ada, that's coffee tea dyed. And it's gonna be a little pillow, but that's where I stopped because that's where I was feeling to stop. So I was not gonna push it myself anymore. So that's where I'm at on that one. It'll get done hopefully this year, and I don't think I'm gonna get them all done this year, but it's fine. I'll just work on them again next year. The next one is another series, I guess, that I've been working on. Let me just take it all out. The one that I have next is the cow. This is a these are all free patterns by Pinker and Pumpkin Quilting. I will link them down below. I have the cow, and then I finished the horse. She has a series, there's like 30 of these, and I've done almost all of them so far. And I finished the pig. So what I had in mind was, I have this box, and it like comes apart like this. And my mom got this for Christmas one year, I think. Like, it had like tea or hot chocolate or something in it, and she doesn't really drink any of that, so she just gave me the tin, and she thought that I would have an idea of what I wanted to do with it, and I decided last year what I wanted to do with it, and then I never got to stitch it. So what I'm gonna do is finish each of these on one of the blocks. Hopefully they fit. Oh yeah, they'll fit, they'll be fine. And then like the horse and the cow. So I'm not sure which order I'm gonna do them in, but that's what I'm thinking. I wanted to put 3 different patterns on here, and it was just kind of hard finding which 3 patterns that I could put on here. So Melissa at Pinker and Pumpkin Quilting, her, I'm not sure what they're called. They're not like stamps, I'm not really sure the series. I think Barnyard Christmas, I think that's what it's called. It's her Barnyard Christmas series, and it has a whole bunch of different things. If I've done most of them, you can see them in my ornament parade video. I did a lot of them, so you can see all the different ways that I finished them. But I will be putting these 3 animals because I think it's the only ones that have like animals that look like this with like a wreath around them, so it kind of keeps them all together, I guess. So I will be putting them on there. I just have the cow left to do, and then also in this one I have this one. This one has been kitted up in this bag for a couple years now, and I just haven't gotten to it. So I have those that I can do. I really want to get the cow done this year so I can get this project done. And then the other Christmas ornament that I was working on is the piece that I'm stitching for my third aunt. It is Christmas Chaos by the Stitcherhood, and this is the only picture I have of it. It was from my magazine, just cross stitch, Christmas Ornament 2023. So it's the ornament one from last year. I don't have the actual magazine. I borrowed it from my library. But it has a bunch of different cats on it, and it's pretty good because my aunt has a lot of cats. So, and her cats like to get into all the Christmas decorations, so I thought it was perfect for her. This is where I'm at. I just have a little cat dancing on the light strand. It's a lot bigger than I was expecting it to be. Oh geez, I just hit the table. Hopefully that didn't show up on camera, but it's a lot bigger, and so it's just taking me a little bit longer than I was expecting, but I am getting there. It's not too big. And this is on a 14 count green Ada that I dyed with not called for colors. Usually my things are not called for colors. I just pull what I have. So this has to get done soon, hopefully, and I will be finishing it into a pillow ornament like all my other ones, probably. And I just have one more whip to share. I had been stitching all my ornaments for a month now, maybe, I think, and I just was seeing all these videos about people's 2025 plans, and it got me thinking about my 2025 plans. I will share those in a video later on, before the end of the year, hopefully. And then it just got me thinking about a project that's not Christmas related, and I just was really feeling the pull to it, so I really wanted to stitch it. It is Rolodex Morning Sampler by Bendy Stitchy. And this is where I'm at so far. I can't show all of it because a lot of it is hidden by my hoop, but what I worked on was I finished this part down, and then I've been working on the gate here. I just wanted to put some stitches in because I just needed to work on a project that was a little bit bigger, and I really want to get this one done in 2025, so hopefully I can. This is on 18 count Ada that I coffee dyed really crispy, and the holes got really pretty small, so it is just taking me a little bit longer. It's not the called for Fancy Floss, it's the called for DMC Alternatives, and it's turning out really cute, and I'm really excited. I really want to get this one done so I can see it up on my wall for a long time. So I just pulled that one out for a little bit. I just worked on it for one night. I love it. So those are all my whips. Those are all my finishes and fully finishes. And the only thing I have left to show is haul, and I have a lot of haul. So this was over 3 weeks, and Christmas time is always when I buy a lot of craft supplies. So I will just start. First off, I got this box. If you watched my ornament parade video, you would know that I have them all in a box that I keep, but the box is full now, so I had to get another box, so I just got this one. It's really cute, and then I can display it every year too. So this is my overflow box, and I have all of my ornaments in here so far that I've stitched for the year. I haven't stitched as many ornaments as I thought I have. I think it's like around 15 or something like that, maybe 12. Oops. So I think my goal this year was like 25 to 30. So I gotta get going on that a little bit. I will talk about that in plans next though. So haul next. This is a basket. This is not Christmas related, but it's a basket that's shaped in a heart. This was a basket that my mom had and she was gonna get rid of it, and I looked at it and I was like, you know what would look really cute in there? A whole bunch of Valentine's Day pillows. So she let me take it, and I think I really want to put a lot of Valentine pillows in here. I think they would look so cute. So I do have that now. And then at Walmart, they used to have these rolls of fat quarters that were like different holidays. I had some in the summertime that were like lemons and limes and stuff like that, and usually they have like a lot of Christmas ones, but I have not found. I went to two different Walmarts and I haven't found any. So, but I did find yards of fabric, and this one's just some fall scarecrows and some pine trees and pine cones, this funky Christmas pattern, and this Christmas sweater pattern. So I want to make some project bags to put all my projects in. I have one project that is my Santas, my stand-up Santas. Oh my god. And I want to make a bag for that because it's just in a plastic bag and it's going to take me a really long time to get them all stitched. So I want to get them in a nice looking bag. So one day I will use these fabrics to make some bags. So I had to pick up those. And then this was a gift. So I stitched the fictional characters project for my friend, and this is what she gave me. It is a cat dimension project. It's a napping kitten. It is on 18 count Aida, and it's super cute. I love it so much. I will definitely be putting this in my 2025 plans. I have a lot of plans for 2025, and this is definitely on it. So thank you so much to her. She doesn't watch my videos, but thank you so much. And then I have one more thing that I did not buy, I believe. So this is Chubby Squirrel by Jeanette Douglas. I won this in a giveaway from Wendy at Wendy's Whimsical Stitches. It finishes onto this board, and it's absolutely adorable. Is that squirrel not the cutest thing you've ever seen? So thank you so much, Wendy. I love it so much. I'm so excited to stitch this. This is also in my 2025 plans, definitely. So I think everything else is stuff that I've gotten from Walmart and Michael's. I got this ribbon that I used in my 12 Days of Christmas project. This was supposed to be for my wreaths, and I used quite a bit of it, so that might be a problem. I also picked up this gold star garland kind of thing, wired garland it says. But I was thinking of adding this to my ornaments around the outsides of them, so we'll see how that goes. But you never can have too much ribbon and frilly bits to put on your ornaments, trust me. I also picked up this postcard, this wooden postcard from Michael's. Kate Stitcher, she did a lot of the projects that I've been working on, but she posted a free pattern that's a postcard, and I printed it out. I think it would look really cute on the back. I don't know if it'll fit, but I was at Michael's one day and I saw that. I'm like, that would be really cute. So I picked that up just in case. And this is from Walmart. This is a stack of ribbon. Usually this is how I get all of my Christmas ribbons, in these stacks. I already used this one on that elf project, and it's like the worst ribbon ever, and I probably will never use it again, but I have it. And then I was also talking about in my ornament parade that these ribbon stacks come with this extra free ribbon and bow that you can use on your project, so definitely save it. I have definitely used them before, and so it's super nice. So I will take all of these off and I roll them all up individually, and I put a little pin in them so they take up a lot less space because I have a lot of ribbon. But super cute. I needed that one. And then I also got this one. I've taken this one apart, so that's why it looks like this. But I got a set of black ones Black Christmas. That one says Happy Holidays, but it's kind of covered up. So different colorway. And then this is the ribbon that attached it together, but I had to take it all apart, so it's all over the place. I have glitter all over my pants from that green ribbon. I'm telling you people, it's horrible. And then I also got this neutrally goldy colored one. You never know what theme your ornaments are going to be, so it's good to have a mixture of a whole bunch of different things. So I got a lot of bases covered. The only ones that I don't have is a lot of green ribbons. Green is kind of hard to find, so I really wish they had a stack that was green coated. Would be really good. So if you find one, let me know. I will definitely pick that one out. So then I also got this because I needed green, but it's got like these like tinsel-y kind of things on the ends, but it's a thicker one. And then I got this red pom-pom trim. I had the green pom-pom trim from last year, and I put it on a couple of the outsides of my ornaments, and it looked really nice, so I wanted to get a red one as well. And then I got this tinsel-y trim. I think this was from Walmart. I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but it'll be good on the outside of an ornament, I think. You never know. Pick things up, and then you can find a use for it later. Super cute. And then these are from Walmart. I will be adding these to the center of my bows for my wreaths that I'm making. I've bought these before, and I don't think it came in a pack of 4. It might have been a pack of 3. This was a couple years ago, and it didn't have this ribbon at the top. And I put a lot of use to it. I think might have shown one in my ornament parade. If you're interested in seeing how I use them, but I will also show you my wreaths that I will be using these on specifically. So pick those up, and then I couldn't resist these. I have no idea what I'm going to use them for, or if I'm ever going to use them. I have a box of stuff like this that's just a little bit too big that I could use on some bigger projects one day, but not my ornaments. So we'll see, but they're super cute. And then last ornament one is these little gingerbread cookie set, and these are going to be good for some pictures as well. So I just picked them up because they were really cute. Walmart has a lot of gingerbread themed stuff right now, and I resist picking up a lot of the stuff because it was all really cute, expensive, but also covered in glitter, and I'm not a fan of glitter, so I did not pick up as much as I wanted to. And then the last piece of haul is the skeleton. This was on super clearance at Michael's. I'll probably just cover up the skeleton because he's like fuzzy, and I'm not a pink person, so I'll probably paint this, but this is a good shape for some finishes. So I don't have a lot of ornament Halloween pieces, so this would be nice to do for a Halloween project. So that'll be sometime in the future, I don't know. Okay, that is all the haul I have. Now I just made an even bigger mess. Okay, next I have plans. So I definitely want to finish the Pinker and Pumpkin cow so I can finish it on this, get this done. This has been sitting in my finishing pieces bag for a very long time, and I want to get it out, and I want to have more room for other things. So I want to get that done. Definitely getting done this year. I don't know if it'll be done in the next 2 weeks, but it'll be done definitely this year. I definitely have to get my cat ornament. I'm looking down at my list, by the way. I definitely want to get my ornament done for my aunt. That has to get done before Christmas, ideally soon. And then I'm definitely going to be working on more ornaments. I have a whole basket full of things that I've kitted up and things that I would kit up if I have the time to stitch them all. So I definitely want to keep working on all of those. But something I didn't mention in my last video, or I think I might not have decided it yet. So for all of November, I decided to take off from stitching my model stitches. I had stitched everything that I wanted to design and release for the year in October. So I decided to take all of November off and just focus on my ornament stitching. And then, so December 1st, I'm going to return, or December 1st or next Monday. So the Monday after Thanksgiving, I think I'm going to return back to my model stitching. I have a piece that is Valentine's themed, and my thing for 2025 for my designs, if you're not aware, I design under Ladybug Stitches, and I will talk more about that in a little bit. My thing is I'm going to be stitching a lot of bigger pieces, so I need to give myself more time to stitch them all and get them all done. I don't want to be stressing myself out about time limits, so I'm going to try to be releasing one pattern a month. A couple months have a couple extra patterns that I'm going to release as well, but I definitely have to get stitching on them because I keep designing like Christmas projects, Christmas patterns. Oh, I hit the table. And not patterns for the rest of the year, and I don't have that much time to stitch all these Christmas projects, so oh geez, I hit it again. So it's a lot of, so I just have to get back to my model stitching. I love it, definitely love it, but it gets a little bit tiring after a while, so I definitely will be going back to that anyway. So in my last video, I had a giveaway. I announced a giveaway winner, and they have not contacted me yet. So the winner of the last giveaway was Drop Dead Budgets. You won a 1 PDF pattern from my shop. You have not emailed me yet. So email me before my next video, which will be in 2 weeks. And if you don't email me by then, I will be picking another winner. So I will be checking my email for you to contact me. Hopefully you didn't go to spam. I've been checking my spam. I haven't really seen anything, but if you've been trying to contact me, just message me on Instagram or something, or comment down below and we can get it figured out. But if I don't hear by you, then I will be picking a new winner in my next video. And then on to some good news. With my designs, I am Ladybug Stitches, and I have been releasing my PDF patterns in my Etsy shop since summer of last year, 2023. And then this fall I went to paper patterns as well, and I've been checking to see which shops have my patterns, and 123 Stitch now has all of my patterns that I've released in paper format so far. So if you're interested, you can definitely go check them out there. Also, Just Stitching in Strongsville, Ohio has my all piled up patterns, so if you live in that area, you can definitely check them out there as well. And also I have a Black Friday sale that starts today, which is November 25th, and is going until December 3rd, which is next Tuesday, I believe. And you don't have to do any coupon code or anything. It is 20% off of my entire Etsy shop right now, which is only PDF patterns. But everything is 20% off already. You don't have to include anything. It's just site-wide. So if you're interested in checking out any of my patterns, you can definitely go check them out. I don't do sales too often, so this is the time now if you want a good discount. I think that's all I have to say about that. If you have any questions or anything, just comment down below and I can answer them right away. And then the only thing left is life updates. Things have been really crazy the past 3 weeks. I've been stitching a lot of ornaments and finishing them, and I've been dealing with some allergies. I'm allergic to cats, which is very ironic because I have a lot of cats and I love cats. But I took care of my barn cats for 2 extra days. Usually my cousin switches off with me. That gives me 2 days of a break from all the allergies. But she went away, so I had to take care of them for the 2 extra days on top of caring for my cat and my aunt's 6 cats. So I got a really heavy dose of cat allergens for a couple days, and then we've had a lot of work done in our house, so a lot of dust flying everywhere, which I'm also allergic to. And then I have a Thanksgiving cactus that was my grandma's that was in my room, and it is huge and beautiful, and it bloomed and there had to be at least 50 blooms on it, and that just kind of tipped me over the edge, and I was out of commission for about a week. I'm finally feeling better, not 100% because of all other allergies still acting up, but also it's been really dry. We've had lots of wildfires here in New Jersey. They're finally going away because we got some rain and some snow. My area, I'm at the tippity top of New Jersey. We got 2 inches, but it snowed the entire day, and once it touched the ground it just kind of melted because we had a lot of rain the day before. But literally 10 minutes down the road or up the road on the mountain, they got 20 inches of snow. So we've got lots of snow around here. It's pretty much all melted now, but it's still cold, and finally I'm glad it's not as dry anymore, which is really nice. But lots of weather going on. And this week is Thanksgiving. Today's Monday, so I have a couple days, but usually every year I bake pies for everybody. Usually with my grandma, we would make, I think a memory just came up on my Snapchat from a couple years ago where we had 5 different pies. We had pumpkin, apple, 2 creams, and a peach. Pumpkin, apple, 2 creams, and a peach. Yeah, 5. Usually we do a cherry as well. I'm not sure why we didn't have a cherry that year, but usually we do lots of pies. And this year my family is kind of split up all over the place, so I still offered to do a bunch of pies. I'm doing 6 pies this year. For my little family, we're going to my aunt's house, so it's just going to be 6 of us, and we have 3 different pies because we all like different kinds of pies. I'm going to do an apple, a cherry, and a cream. And then for my other aunt, she's going down to see my uncle in Maryland, so she is bringing apple and cherry. And then my mom's partner is going to see his son, and he's bringing pumpkin. So I have 6 different pies that I have to make. So today, after I finish filming this video, which is going on for quite a while, I did not think it was gonna take this long, but I have to go and make the crusts. So I always make the crusts from scratch, and it's a lot of rolling and all that stuff, so I do have to get that done today. Usually I do the pie crusts and pie fillings in one day, but I decided to split it up into 2 days. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing all the filling. I think today I do have to do the cherries. There's 2 cherry pies, and I have to do the lattice crossings on the top, so I do need all the pie stuff out for that. So definitely going to have to do that today. For Thanksgiving, like I said, we're going to see my aunt. She's like 45 minutes away, and we're just gonna hang out for the afternoon. Nothing really big and special. And then Thanksgiving night, we take down all the Thanksgiving decorations and we put up the tree. We don't put the decorations on the tree usually at that time. We usually just do the lights. If we have time to do the decorations, we do, but we don't always. But it's kind of tradition that we do the tree Thanksgiving night. And then the rest of the weekend, I'm going to be decorating my house like crazy. So it's going to be a lot of work. I have to decorate behind me and the rest of the house. So it's a lot of different decorations. I love doing it, so I don't mind it too much, but it's a lot of work. So this week is going to be really busy. And then the only thing left is since I'm going to be decorating this week, in my next video, I'm going to try to include a little tour video of all my decorations. It's just going to be like all my cross-stitch decorations. So I'm going to try to include that at the end of the video in 2 weeks. So hopefully that works out. I'm not really sure how I'm going to edit it yet, but I definitely have to get that done so you guys can see my tree and everything. So I think that's all. I've talked a lot today. I have to go do some pies, so I want to wish everybody who celebrates Thanksgiving a very happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you all in 2 weeks. Bye.